All right, we're live.
All right. What's going on, everyone? This is Brewpak Shakur, aka Vice.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Art.
And this is Brian.
Welcome to the Bruin Podcast, where we're creating community connections through casual conversations. Episode 19.
Jeez.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Almost the 20s. Please do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. All right.
All right, let's go for it. So it was my turn to bring drinks, and this one looked pretty tasty. So fucking, you just got it all over, huh? Cheers.
Cheers.
I gotta wipe my shades.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. Ooh, that's not bad. Is Hell or High Mango. It's a blonde ale, but mango flavored.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Refreshing.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like the artwork on here. It's like the Liberty, Statue of Liberty, holding an orange.
I believe it's mango.
That might be a
It makes sense.
Why would you be holding an orange on a mango flavored drink?
To throw us off.
Yeah.
I said mango like a bunch of times.
And then the Golden Gate Bridge is there too, right? Interesting.
All right. Testimonials. These come from our community members, taken from either conversations, comments, and or direct messages, aka DMs.
Do you want to say
What?
that again?
Why do you have to say it so sensually?
All right, this one comes from Hiro Sato. Been listening to your podcast at work. Love it.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Thanks.
You know what I said? I said, hopefully with headphones on. Not suitable for work. I think that's one of the things I have to tell people, like, because they'll ask, hey, what's your podcast called? And I'm like, it's the Bruin Podcast, but put on some headphones if you're going to watch it at work or listen to it.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to be at work here, but you do.
All right, check-in and recognition. What's everyone been up to? Shout-outs, upcoming events, projects.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine's pretty short, so I'll
Just get out of the way.
get out of the way.
Yeah.
Shoot, since the last episode, I don't think there's really too much. I did go to the USS Midway though.
Oh, nice.
That was really cool.
Just for the heck of it, or what?
No, it was actually for a work event.
Oh yeah, they do that.
Yeah, so we had a youth event. Basically, it was like a job shadow thing. So we invited some of our participants over, in our youth programs, and they got to go and learn from different area, or like from the people that actually work there on the USS Midway in different areas. So like there was like engineering, culinary,
That's sick.
IT, and all of the things that customer service and all that stuff that kind of are needed to get it functional and keep it running. And it's actually really cool. We got to see a lot of like behind the scenes stuff. So I actually took a lot of photos. So
Okay.
them up or whatever.
Yeah, just maybe I'll email those to you today, and so you don't ask
Instead
me
of
for it.
Do you remember one of the photos or some of the photos?
Yeah. So I went with the IT group.
Okay.
So they showed us like the server room, and they actually walked us around, and we wanted to go into this, or we got to go into this. Basically, it was like a classroom style like learning area, but basically every console or computer was a flight simulator.
Oh wow!
And we got to play on flight simulators. It was
Okay.
like they had this setting where you go and like Top Gun, and then it was like literally the task in the movie of Top Maverick.
Oh, in like the opening
Yeah.
scene where he has to like
Yeah.
shoot down a MiG or whatever.
There's that, and then
What?
also like when you have to fly low and then
Yeah.
like go through the
And it moves and it
cables.
rattles.
No. These ones like
It's
they
not the
were
immersive
more,
one.
Yeah, it
Oh,
wasn't super
dang.
immersive, but it was like you have the control and then like all those.
I'm
things.
picturing it go upside down.
Yeah, they do have that available though. They do have those like full ones
Okay.
where you get into like a little pod and then
And then
like,
it moves, yeah.
yeah.
That's
So you have to
sick.
pay for that, but yeah, it's super
That's
cool. We got to see a lot of like non-tour hallways, which was nice. We went into like this really creepy like area where it was like all dark because like the lights were they didn't have a lot of lights like running over there, and then
Yeah.
apparently that's where like the cables are. You know when the airplane lands on the aircraft carrier.
Yeah,
It has the
okay.
cables.
Yeah,
and then
So-
to hold it, yeah.
Yeah, so he showed us like the system that like launches those cables out and like reels them back in and stuff. So it was actually like really cool.
That is
Just a lot
pretty
of
cool.
old stuff. We got to go to the helm, which
Oh,
I don't think a lot of
yeah.
people get to go to.
Oh, it's like blocked off or something, or
Yeah, I don't think that you're just like allowed to go over there, but it was actually pretty cool. Like seeing like all the phones that connect to like that main captain area because there's all these like phones everywhere on the ship, like old school.
Yeah.
Sound-
phones. Okay,
Yeah. And I was asking about it. I was like, hey, so how do all these phones work? Do they still work right now? He's like, well, potentially some, because some of them are just kind of like a line attached to a phone. And I was like, so like a tin can with a string? And he's like, yeah, exactly. Exactly like that.
What?
Yeah, like there's no like system. It's just like, just like old school. I was like, damn, that's wild.
nuts. Yeah.
So it's just like line to line.
Yeah, just line to
Okay.
line. I was like, damn.
How old is the Midway? Did they?
Dude, I wish I paid attention a little bit more on the years, but
Yeah.
it's fairly old.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
It's gone through a lot of like
Renovations?
revamps.
Yeah, revamps.
Yeah, because I think originally they were trying to make it into shoot, what is that? I just forgot it. Not an aircraft carrier, but like a battleship or
Mhm.
something. So
Okay.
like the core of it was starting to look like a battleship, and then they were like, oh wait, no, we need more aircraft carriers, and then they changed it like midway.
Anyway, that's
Whoa.
is that why it's called like that?
Is that what? It's
Yeah,
called?
is that why it's called?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you.
I'm gonna look that up while you
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
talking
I
there.
thought you took the trip.
Um,
Wait, do you know why it's a historic ship? Like,
it's just gone through a lot, I think.
oh really? It's
Yeah,
just
a few
hung out there?
wars and stuff.
okay.
Yeah. So as you can tell, I'm not like a huge history person. I got bits and pieces of it, but I was more interested in seeing like all the things to see. I actually never been to like the flight deck, and that's pretty cool because they have
Oh,
all,
really?
all the planes. You can kind of like
Yeah.
go through them and stuff.
And they don't
Surprisingly, huh?
they don't work anymore, the planes, right?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But yeah, so I got a picture of like
Oh.
planes on the flight deck, and then
Yeah, that is an old ship. It's 1943.
yeah, I was gonna say
Wow.
42, but I
yeah,
didn't.
close. Yeah.
Yeah. Surprisingly, it was funny because like I haven't been on the Midway since 2005. Like my senior prom was on it.
Oh, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Like the dance was there?
yeah. The dance was there
Dang.
in the lobby, and then
That's scary though.
they opened up the flight deck for like a little bit, and then they closed it, obviously. But
Do they have cameras on the Midway?
oh yeah,
Okay, you
Yeah,
have to. 'cause-
tons and tons.
Especially if you have a prom there,
yeah,
people fall
Yeah.
off board.
yeah. But it was super cool. The guys that worked there, this guy like named Len, he was super funny. Then Maurice was one of our speakers, and it was a good event. I think we've had a chance to kind of ask questions and kind of see things that they don't normally see.
Was
I
there
was
any?
pretty stoked on it.
Yeah. Was there anyone on the ship working there that was actually on the ship
Oh,
while it was active?
That's a great question. There were a lot of older volunteers that may
Okay.
have been on there before. Yeah, they have a lot of older folks that spend their time there.
Okay.
Like docents or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dozens and like just facilitating the gates, entryway, like
Yeah.
Like a lot of volunteers, right?
Yeah, and a lot of them I like know a lot about it, obviously, because they probably spend a lot of time there, and they do all the interactive stuff. But
Yeah.
always willing to share some stories.
Yeah.
So
Talk
That's sick.
your ear off with
yeah,
And how many people went with you for that group?
actually, that was one of the smaller groups. So it was actually only 2 youth. It was me, and
Oh,
then
wow.
our tour guide. There were more people registered for it, but then they decided to go like different, like last minute. But
Okay.
so that made it kind of cool because then you just kind of like, oh, there's not a lot of us. We can just kind of go wherever.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And then another staff joined us like mid tour.
Midway.
Midway.
How many times are you gonna drop that joke, guys?
Oh man. Woo. On the USS Midway.
Nice.
Yeah.
They have like a souvenir shop.
They do.
Oh,
Oh yeah. And
of
actually
course,
I got
man.
I got
Of
a
course.
hat.
Oh, that's sick.
And then what I was really stoked on was like those like red tags and then it says like pull off before flight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
the,
With
the
keychain?
missile safety.
Yeah, yeah.
So the keychain.
I was like, yeah. So I got one
Yeah.
of those. I was like, this is so cool.
Wait, do you have it on your keys right now?
I
or-
don't. No, I
Ah.
don't.
It's on the
actually.
zipper
It's on this.
It's like removed before flight.
before explosion.
Yeah, definitely can't hear this at work.
That's That's sick though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool.
They always get you at the souvenir shops because you always want like some kind of memory.
Uh-huh.
That's why souvenir shops exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of it, we had like a little debriefing session, and he actually like walked us through like the what was that, like the cafeteria area.
Oh, there's a cafeteria area?
Yeah.
What's on there? What kind of food? Just
I think it's
basic
just like normal,
cafeteria food?
basic like sandwiches, stuff like that. And there were like alcoholic drinks.
Oh, really?
And then after he was like, "Yeah, everybody grab one." And I was actually not with them at the time, so a coworker of mine grabbed a drink for me,
Okay.
and then I was like drinking it. It was like a margarita, but it was like a Cutwater margarita one. Have you ever had those? And so I was drinking. I was like, man, like halfway through the can, I was like, I feel kind of funny.
In a good way, or
Yeah.
Like I was just like, oh shoot, like am I getting like a buzz right now? And then she goes, oh my god. I just realized I picked like the two most high percentage drinks
Wait,
there.
this is after your work, right? After you
Yeah, it
clock
was
out?
after.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah. I was
okay.
like, wait,
Yeah.
did you mention that?
Yeah, it was after we clocked out.
why did you say it like that?
But yeah, it was like 12.8, and I was like, oh, okay, that makes
Oh
sense.
wow, okay.
Yeah.
So I was just drinking it like,
Damn.
12 point.
Did it taste like a 12.8?
not really. It actually
Like
was
juice?
pretty good, like
Okay.
juice wise.
Mhm.
And then there was a little bit of a kick, but it wasn't. It was definitely doable. I could have had like 2 or 3 of those, and
Be on a good one.
yeah, like, good
you
one.
got a good one.
Nice.
Doing backflips.
I was
On
like,
the
guys,
midway.
I'm staying on the midway. We found like
Is this
yeah,
moving right now?
like I know where the bunks are. Like he showed us like the bunks and
Oh,
stuff,
really?
and how small they were. It was like, it was
Yeah,
cool.
they're ships.
It's crazy. Like
Ship's
sometimes
quarters
there's
is small. Yeah.
stretched into like 3.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
There was
three.
like 3. I was like, dude, no way.
Yeah.
Was there like a mattress on those bunks just to show?
Yeah, a little cushion.
Yeah.
Not a mattress, just a
yeah.
cushion.
And I just like walking through all of that. I was just like, man, I can't like imagine, or I tried to, but like, if there was an emergency and you had to like run through these things, because like the doorways are like these oval things, and they're all elevated from the floor. And
Yeah,
you gotta
'cause-
like hop all of them and
Yeah,
stuff. I'm
you
like,
you
damn.
you'd trip, huh?
Yeah, I'd just be like, whoa,
Well, I mean, you know why they're like that, though, right?
like flood and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, is that why?
Yeah.
So explain that, Brian.
What?
I learned that
Like,
on the tour.
It's just raised so that if there's like any sort of breakage or like flood, it'll be contained, and like all the doors have like hatches on it.
Oh, okay. Are you
Yeah.
talking about the over that step?
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I was like, what do I have to explain? Like, it's pretty.
I thought you were talking about the beds for some reason.
No.
Okay.
The beds are small because they put them as small as humanly possible.
Okay, and they're smaller people too. Usually, right?
No.
Or like the people in the Navy.
Like,
Oh,
there's
dude.
a lot of Filipinos in the Navy.
Yeah, I was like, is that what you're trying to say?
Is this a Filipino cabin? The San Miguel.
The San Miguel suite,
If I ever get a ship, it's gonna be called the San Miguel.
like a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good time.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
I haven't been there. I haven't been on the Midway since like, oh shoot, like I was like in grade school basically.
Yeah.
Dang.
Because you don't really have a reason to kind of go. I mean, all the ones I go is like just down the street. There's like the ship museum over there with the Star of India and all that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been wanting to do Star of India because that's the haunted one, right?
yeah,
was it-
yeah.
Isn't that a restaurant too, or no?
That's not a restaurant.
Okay. I'm thinking of something else.
I'm thinking of Brigantine.
Yeah, I think yeah. No, because like the Star of India, it's not just the Star of India because they have like other ships in there. It's like a big old ship museum like thing. Because then they have the Star of India. They have like the submarine. I forget the name of it.
Submarina.
No. I mean, well, and then let's see. They have like a steamboat or like a. I guess I don't know if it's a replica or if it's an actual one, but it's like
Steamboat Willie.
Yeah,
Yeah. For Mickey Mouse. Same thing.
kind of. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's you can just walk around and go through all the boats and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those like local San Diego things that you like
Yeah,
take for granted because you're like whatever.
you're not a
Yeah,
tourist.
Yeah, you're not a tourist, but then it's actually kind of cool every once in a while.
Yeah.
Do you know how much they cost if you were a tourist? Typically.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Oh, for the Star of India thing.
No. I'm for the USS Midway.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I forgot what
I mean,
how much the
I
ticket
don't-
is.
I mean, parking if you parking already is like $10
hard, right?
if for like a couple hours. So it's like
yeah.
18. Like I had to pay $18 for parking for the whole day. But
Well, you're working for it, right?
yeah, I'm gonna throw that on the reimbursement.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. I would assume like, and also too, like I don't obviously like it's a fine line of like they want to raise money because it's a nonprofit museum, you know what I'm saying? But then also like make it accessible too, right? So
Because they got to also maintain it.
Yeah.
Where are they going to get the funds unless they
They gotta
have
pay
like
everybody.
grants? Yeah, they got to pay everyone too.
Yeah.
so I don't know.
It's understandable.
What do you feel like it would be? And then we can Google it.
Ooh,
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Like the cost to go on the Midway.
Cost to go to the
$28.
$28?
It's
How'd
very
you, Brian?
specific. I'll go like 30.
You go 30.
I'll go
$2
30.
more.
Yeah, dude.
I guess I'm living in a.
You're one of those. If we're on Price or Right, you trap me in.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 15, but that
No,
might be-
no, dude, no.
Oh shoot!
What?
You're already on there.
Here we go.
Damn, we got fast
Yeah.
internet.
USS Midway Museum,
Yeah.
$32.
Ooh,
I'm better. Yeah, see? That's why my method
Okay.
works.
Oh, man.
Wait, how for kids?
I know, right?
Because we
Let's
know
see.
you could pass for one.
Yeah.
Oh, adult 32, youth 22, veterans
still-
22.
Mm.
Veterans 22.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's about the same price for the Star of India and stuff like that too. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the general price for museum
Anything,
type
20
things.
bucks.
No, 30,
Or 30 bucks.
30 bucks is like for like museum type stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I don't know what generation I'm living in. $15.
The
Still-
90s.
Still living
Yeah, the
with
90s.
$5
Yeah.
burritos.
Yep.
Yeah, they're like close. We were just talking about that too. It's like they're close to like 20 bucks. Yeah.
Jeez.
What did you call it, Ryan?
I am not repeating that.
Art, what did Brian call it?
All right,
not-
what
I'm
kind of burrito?
I'm not.
Not a veggie burrito. What kind of burrito?
How did he say it? How did we ask?
Nope. That wasn't
on.
recorded.
Come on,
it's,
Brian.
it's not recorded. Don't need to do it.
For the fans.
Yeah, for the fans, the only
no,
fans.
no.
All right.
Yeah, is that pretty much what you did? Yeah.
Huh?
Did you go anywhere else? To
Shoot. I mean, that was one of the bigger things that I was on my mind
no travel.
planning and stuff. No,
No travel.
no travel.
Okay.
I did some traveling. Temecula.
Okay. The long distant land of Temecula.
I mean, it's far from me, but we went to Old Town Temecula.
Okay.
You guys been?
Okay.
before?
No.
I felt like I walked
may
into a Western.
have. I may have, but I don't know if that was actually Temecula or if it was. I think it was just south of Temecula.
I got to go there like next week.
Yeah. So we went to, I think it was downtown or Old Town Temecula. One of the barbecue spots there is owned by the guy from Superbad, the cop, Uncle Hank.
Oh, I heard about that.
Man, that is a pull.
Yeah.
So
wait,
random.
Super bad?
wait, did I say Superbad?
Yeah, I was like, wait,
Damn
wait.
it, not Superbad.
You said super cop.
Wait, did I say Super Cop?
Wait.
I don't know. We could.
We'll rewind it.
Yeah, you can check.
My bad. Let me start over.
Yeah.
So I went to downtown Temecula, and one of the spots there, there's a barbecue spot. It was owned by the guy from Breaking Bad,
There it
Okay.
is.
Uncle Hank, the cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
Does
you
that make
go.
sense now?
I was like, super bad. Was there a cop there?
I didn't realize it was in Temecula.
Yeah, it's like right on that like strip, like that old town strip. But also we went to Temecula. We ate at this place called Goat and Vine.
Mm.
Have you ever been there?
Did they serve goat there or what?
They serve goat cheese on top of their pizza.
Oh, goat sheep.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's one of those like what do you call it? Oven roasted pizzas.
Yeah, yeah.
In the oven, and then
Oven baked.
is it oven baked?
You don't
Oven-
roast the pizza.
Yeah, oven baked pizza, and then they also have like these fancy salads too. I think you'd
Ooh.
Yeah, he loves
fancy
salads.
salads.
next to like a cafe where they had like a bunch of cookies and pastries.
Mm.
Nice.
Then we went to like some kind of antique shop. I felt like we
cool.
walked in. It's pretty cool and it's pretty not because I'm just like, man, this is a lot of
Old
color,
stuff.
you know?
Yeah, it's just like clutter.
Yeah. And we're
Got a
walking
lot.
through just looking at some of the little dolls, and I'm like, man, I feel like this place is haunted.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy. Yeah, dolls for some reason they're just so creepy.
Were they the
Porcelain?
Yeah, were they like the realistic ones with like
They like
the
blink.
glass
and stuff.
eyes and stuff? Or?
I feel like it's like the porcelain ones.
Yeah.
But they also had some cool stuff like they had old school comic books and trading cards as well.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, and like a
They had
bunch
everything.
of weapons, like just a bunch of like little accessories like knives and
Oh, cool.
hammers and tools.
Oh man, I was like, they got like ninja
Like display
stars and
display
daggers.
type or what?
I don't.
Were they functional? Or?
Well, like how they sell it in swap meets, like they have like glass case,
Oh,
like
I
those kind
see.
of.
Okay.
Yeah, but they were just like all over the place.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get anything?
No.
Could have had a sword right there, dude.
Rusted sword from
I-
the antique shop.
I try to like every time I go somewhere, I try to look for something that I can bring back and just have here, like just a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah.
But the real reason we went there was to visit the alpaca farm.
Oh, nice.
Oh, like the animals that spit?
Yes. So, did you know alpacas are related to the camel family?
yeah.
I can see that. Like cousins and stuff.
Yeah, that's why they spit like camel spit too. So
And so they actually had a llama and an alpaca too. They had, I think, like maybe two, and the rest were like alpacas. And we got to, so Nadine bought a tour for myself, her, and then nieces and her my brother-in-law.
oh, that's
And
cool.
yeah, and so we went to Temecula, and we're like, where are we going? This is someone's neighborhood. Like, are we in the right spot?
Yeah.
And so you see this gate. We approached this gate, and our appointment was like at 2 p.m. And we're like, let's see if they'll answer it. And so we buzzed in, and at that gate was this alpaca. Like, like MJ has 23 on his gate of his
Oh yeah.
of his his mansion,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
entry. It was an alpaca shape, right?
Oh, that's cool.
And so it slid open, and lady, shout out to Julie, she was a good guide. She told us to pull up, and we got we went to this gazebo like thing. We walked around the backyard, got into the gazebo, and she gave us like a brief history of the alpaca and of the land.
Oh.
She said the first, or the story that brought this farm together was it was a couple that went to one of those alpaca bidding, or like some kind of how like they have like rodeos and show ponies and all that type of stuff.
Right.
They had one for alpacas, and she was like, "Oh, I really like that one," but they weren't like really gonna go out and buy it at the time. And so, what did the husband do? He went
Bought
back
it.
and bought it without even having the space for it. I think they had
Oh my god, he just bought
I think
impulse buy.
yeah, he had like maybe an apartment or somewhere where like he couldn't have, like they didn't have the land to keep the alpaca, but so they had to board the alpaca. They paid for like the boarding, and then once they
okay.
got property and
Then they
got
moved
the
it.
land,
They moved
they moved to Temecula. And the thing with alpacas, you can't just have one. They need another
herd,
partner. Yeah. So they ended up 3 years. They've had I think they said 400 births.
Oh wow.
100 alpacas here, because a lot of it like you can sell, but you also you can also probably find someone that's willing to give an alpaca to you, and you can have as a pet. You just have to find a place where they don't have an association, because they'll kind of fight it.
Right.
Oh.
But if you do have the land, you can own an alpaca.
So
I
it's
guess.
legal to own, or is it like considered like an exotic pet or anything?
No, I think it's legal, and it just depends on your neighborhood. Like you can't have it here. Right?
Oh, okay. There's like zoning areas.
Yeah,
I
but if
guess,
you
for
have
it.
the land for it and you don't have an association, I guess you can have it.
So all the areas in the boonies and stuff.
Probably like Ramona.
Yeah, I was gonna
maybe
say like
Poway.
Ramona has a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Like there's like a peacock farm and all that.
Yeah.
Ostrich farm.
Well, and they also have horses there too. So anywhere where you can have like barn animals, I would assume.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But they gave so Julie gave us like these pellets, these grass infused pellets. And so we got to feed the alpacas too. And she introduced us to like the males and then the females. And she one of the males had like these bow-legged what do you call it? Like his knees would buckle.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh.
he was like one of the older he's like, he's a sweetie. Like don't be afraid of him. Like his knees are just bow-legged or whatever.
His legs are getting weak.
Yeah.
Huh? Aw.
Stanky leg.
Yeah, like one of
like
these.
Stay leg.
No, but the funny part was alpacas don't have all their teeth. They have their bottom teeth and the top is all gums.
Oh, what?
So it was funny because they'd eat out of your hand,
Yeah.
and it's just so funny because I'm just picturing like their
Their gums.
on my hand. Yeah. But we also got to like walk and feed the alpacas too, and especially in herds, they suggest that because if you stick your hand out and another alpaca comes and they fight over it, there's a more likely chance it's gonna spit.
Oh
shit.
no.
Yeah, so they like walk and feed, get them away
see.
from. And if you
keep moving.
keep moving, and if you don't want to feed them, hide the bag and do one of these. They're trained.
No
So
more.
Yeah, no more.
Hands
more.
up.
Yeah,
Hands up.
Raise your hands.
But
Don't spit.
don't don't spit. But they
surrender.
they let us walk with like the herd of males. They left 2 of them, and I was like, lady said the other one nips at you. They'll go in like your auntie and grab the back of your, you know.
Because they know they see people.
that
like they're gonna
tricep
give us
fat.
food.
Yeah. So that they left them in there, but they're like, but you can reach over and feed. And so I did that, right? And then you see the other one like come in. I was like, oh man, that's the one that nips, and it nipped me right here. I was like, what the fuck?
What it feel like with those gums on your?
It feels like a snake bite. You know when you used to do this? And, that's how it felt. I was like, what the? And then he's like, yeah, we're trying to teach him. I think he's getting out of that phase, but we're trying to,
It's because he's like younger or something.
I don't know. Maybe it's a behavioral thing.
Teething.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like no teeth.
No teeth. Yeah.
Also, so we got to see the females too, and they're more calm. The males like to get rowdy and fight.
Right.
But the names was funny because I just remember 2 of them. One was, or maybe like 3. One was Grace because of the freckle face, right? Is what she said.
Grace face, yeah.
And then the other one, all brown, beautiful, like what do you call it? Wool.
Oh.
Right? It's super soft.
We call him Brownie.
No.
Wow.
Her name was Beyonce.
Oh,
And
Beyonce.
the
Nice.
daughter's name was Blue Ivy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And one thing about alpacas, they like to and pee in one
Just
place
like us.
together.
No, I'm just kidding. What?
No, they like to
Like a communal spot, right?
communal.
Oh, okay.
A communal, right? But they're all like all these little pellets.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they just
Yeah.
eat grass, so it's mostly going to be
Yeah.
pellets and stuff.
Grass pellets.
But they let us take like selfies, pictures.
So you got a whole bunch of those to show, right?
I have a whole bunch of those.
Did any of them spit though?
Okay, so
Yeah, there it is.
one of my nieces was feeding alpacas, and she was like playing with them, like right,
Like juking them?
Juking them?
yeah, like and then like
like I got it. No, I
got
don't.
it. No, I don't. And then all we hear was like, we're like what? Well, because
Is it like that loud or like loud?
yes,
Oh.
and it's one of those like if an animal was to sneeze, that's what the sound was.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And so let's backtrack. When we sat at the gazebo, she categorizes the spit in 3 different categories.
Okay.
I forget the second one, but the first one will come off as a sneeze, right?
Okay.
The third one, it's coming from the stomach.
Like down deep.
Like it's like down deep
Right.
and you get a funky smell. And it did smell it smelled like morning breath.
oh.
Yeah. And I was like, that's why you don't play with with animals.
But did it like
foods.
did it like spit in like her face or something?
Yeah,
Oh.
and she walked away. Well, because she walked away. And,
Oh.
yeah.
At least it
I
wasn't
think
like
it got,
head on, yeah.
It got in the hair. Like, yeah, if it was straight on, then
It was like bleh.
yeah, it was one of those like maybe side and it got
man,
the hair.
dude.
Yeah,
I would've
yeah.
Thrown up.
Yeah, but when you have it like on your hair, and we're out there
Oh,
for like
gross. And it
half
smells
the
like
day.
Oh yeah, and then you
all
just
day.
smell it on
yeah,
her.
like bad breath and everything.
She can go to like bathroom, she couldn't like wash it off or anything?
They had a sink to wash off all the things.
But the smell just
Like a
stuck.
It's still like it still lingered until she showered later that
showered.
day.
Not even the hand soap could kind of.
No, I mean I don't have hair,
This was
but
a story of around and find out.
She gonna learn today.
yeah.
She learned today.
But it was cool because I think they're the owners of the property. They were both retired, and so you see their big you see their house. It's like a 1-story house, but you also see their RV that's just parked right in front of the gazebo.
Part of the RV life.
Yeah, and so part of the like house, their guest room, they made into a not convenient shop, a souvenir shop.
Souvenir shop, yeah.
Yeah, and so Nadine bought these alpaca ornaments for Christmas.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Like
yeah.
the actual like yarn, and I think it's made out of the fur
The
too.
fur, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so
That's
these
cool.
little
Alpaca
toy
fur,
figures.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They got magnet on the mouths and then they kiss.
No.
I mean, that'd be tight.
That'd be
Cool,
tight.
right?
Start a new business, Art.
I know. That's merch for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the name of the the name of the ranch, right?
I think it's called Alpaca Hacienda.
Oh, okay.
Alpaca hacienda.
In Temecula.
In Temecula, and I feel like it was pretty cheap. It's probably museum pricing.
Yeah, like
too.
30-ish.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, they also have weddings there too. Because
Oh,
Nadine
nice.
was like, "Oh, how big is like?" They said the last wedding was like 40 people, a little bit more intimate.
yeah, that's a small
Yeah.
small wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't. I don't think they bring out the alpacas because
Of course
there's way
not,
too
yeah.
many people.
Yeah.
You have like all the spit. all over the place.
You'd imagine who the bride just rubbed them the wrong way.
Man.
How about you, Brian?
What's up? Oh yeah.
What's up?
I was just chilling. Let me see.
Have you been to any alpaca farms lately?
No. I just I think the only thing I went to was I went to go to the cherry blossoms at the Japanese Friendship Garden because me and my friends we did like the pack the what was it, the membership, I think.
Yeah.
It's like $75. It's like $75 for like a whole year, and it's like
That's cool.
you can go whenever you
Yeah.
want. Basically, so we're like, oh, we might as well use our membership that we got.
Yeah.
When I went, the blossoms were only like at 7%, so it wasn't that much. It looked kind of sad. I was like, okay. But we also went like I think the first day of, because it was like I think usually they have it just like one day, but I think they had it for the whole weekend. So it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we went like a Thursday, thinking that there wouldn't be like as much people there. And I
There's
was like,
always people at
there's
Balboa
always,
Park.
I mean, yeah, but like I would have thought like it's Thursday and it's like
Yeah.
we're going at like 11. Like y'all have work, right? Y'all have a 95, right? But there was still a lot of people there, and I was like, what the hell, you know? But it wasn't. I can only imagine how it would have been if we had went on like Saturday or Sunday, because then it would
Oh,
be just
yeah,
that
of
much
course.
more or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's cool. I mean, like it's always pretty nice. It's always pretty calming. Like
You got pictures?
yeah, of course. I mean, like I did a shoot with my friend. That was partially the reason that I went, because normally it's like $200 if you want to shoot at the
Yeah.
What?
yeah
You have to pay them $200?
yeah
Tease them.
Oh,
yeah
shit.
for like an hour or two or something like that. Yeah, which isn't that bad compared to like some of the other Japanese gardens like in LA, because they're like,
Yeah.
you know, they're like more.
Is it still nice if it's just 7% of the
It was. I mean, like,
like if they wanted to shoot?
well, like,
Give me my money back.
I had to like, I mean, you'll see like in some of the pictures I shot, like I had to frame it so it looked like there was a lot more.
Oh.
Like, because the way
CGI?
that, oh, well, no.
AI.
I didn't know.
Hey, make these bloom.
No, because basically there were parts of some of the trees where like they were actually kind of like blooming, and then like the rest of the trees are like dead, you know.
Oh.
And then I just basically angled it right so like it looks like everything's like all in bloom and stuff. So yeah, I got pictures.
That's
of
pretty.
that.
That's pretty nice when they're all.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean-
that's in like in like a month or something, right? Isn't that usually the season?
It's usually around like, because cherry blossoms usually bloom once it starts getting warm, you know. But then I don't know about like all the rains and stuff, because like even if they do bloom, the rains will like knock off the petals or something like that. So I don't know. Because like I said, when we went, it was like the beginning of this month, so I think it was like the first weekend of March, and it was like at 7%. I don't know what it is right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's still not going to compare to like other places. I think like Seattle has a pretty good one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen yeah.
Yeah.
Though.
I think Oregon too.
I'm not entirely sure about that. The only reason I know about the Seattle one is because like it's on the campus or whatever, and some of my other friends were
nice.
shooting over there. I saw pictures of it. I was like, I wish it was those ones,
Yeah.
or the ones in Japan, of course. That's the big one right there.
On the streets.
Yeah, because they have like cherry blossoms like everywhere, and it's pretty crazy. Like I want to go back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I never got to do is go there during.
Cherry blossom season.
Yeah.
Dude, I highly recommend like at least going once, try and get the cherry blossoms, because all the trees that you see like in all over like Tokyo and stuff, like they're all cherry blossoms. Yeah. Like they have them all over.
Sakura.
Sakura. Yeah, other than that, I mean, like I said, my other homies that I did the maternity shoot for, we did that. And then she's due next week, so congrats to them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
We're all taking bets on when she's gonna go into labor and stuff.
They have a name yet?
They have a name. They have been they've been tight-lipped about it. Like
Okay.
that's literally the only reason why I want her like to have this baby. I just want to know what the name is now.
Yeah.
Because they're like, nope, not gonna say anything. Because they want to do the thing where like they want to see like their kid and be able to like, okay, that's the name. They don't
That's
want to like
the name?
create.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have like a couple or whatever. Like I think like
Dang,
2 or
based off
3.
looks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean from what I hear from most parents, it's like you don't really know until you see your physical child face to
Yeah,
face.
like-
Yeah.
Because you can come up with like names all day, but then like,
Yeah.
you're like, you don't look like a Jonathan or something,
Chastity, Serenity, Destiny.
Did you go to Cheetahs or something?
Call you Cherry. For Blossom. Cherry Blossom.
Sure.
Yeah, no, other than that, like, because it's like raining again today. It's like the rains are
Yeah.
kind of back, so it's kind of put like plans on a little bit of a damper. But just chug along. Otherwise, got some other stuff kind of coming up next month. Just run of the mill stuff like headshots and stuff.
I went to LA yesterday.
Oh,
We went to LA. It was me, Nadine, my sister May, and Marvin. We went to get our taxes together. Taxes done together.
Damn.
Usually
why
I
in LA?
huh?
Is there like, somebody in LA or something?
So here's the thing.
You know a guy?
I felt like
Yeah.
we didn't get as much as we should from our last one. And so we're like, let's just change things up. My brother-in-law was like, hey, just go with us. We'll make a trip out of it. And the company, it's they're all Filipino. I think they're like, the dad owns the company, right? He's like the main person, but he's taught his like family how to run the business.
Right.
And so their family actually did taxes for Crooks and Castles.
Oh, shit.
And so I was like, oh shoot, like that's a big company. I want to see if they can pull more, like ask certain questions so that I can get more from my refund.
Right.
Yeah.
And usually with us filing married joint,
Yeah.
it's more than just a tax return. Like
Yeah.
by ourselves, it's like the mortgage,
All the other
the
things.
business,
Yeah.
our W-2s, all that stuff. And so this year we got more. I think we doubled
Nice.
our what we got last year. But the lady too was very helpful. Like I think maybe they're like 10 years older than us.
Okay.
And she understood a lot of these terms because you're like, oh, okay, it's a podcast, so that would fall into this category and blah blah blah. And she gave me like how to set up like my future stuff and what to look out for. She gave me all these tips, and I'm like, damn, like my last tax prepper was like, what's this podcast? And I was like, ooh, how to explain it? Because I told you,
Yeah.
my last tax prepper, he's an older Filipino, like
Yeah.
like an uncle, right? And so I was like, oh shoot, I'm on the YouTube. That's how I explained it. I was like, I don't know. He's like, oh, the shows. Okay, it's like a show. And so I said, yes, sure.
The radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
So big difference this time because
big-
she actually knew.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so even when it came down to some of the supplies, she was like, "Oh, but did you also purchase this? Did you do this? We can deduct this." I'm like, "Oh, damn! I didn't even think about some of the things because even the last one, I was like, oh, well, you didn't really use it for like. I think one of the examples was phones. They're like, how much? What's the percent that you used it on business? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And so she's like, you know what? Let's just throw that on there. Because anyone call you, text you, like that's business. Like we
business,
could be talking about the pod, that's business.
Yeah.
So they're like, majority of the times you're on your phone, and so let's deduct that. And so we were happy. Yeah, I think we only paid like $300.
Okay.
And that was like 200 for me and Nadine, and then 100 for the business. And then we'll get it back like in 3 to 4 weeks. But it's funny because like, all right, you'll get your state, and this is the amount for your state. And I was like, okay, cool. And then usually, I forget which one's the higher of the two.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Usually
usually
the Fed is usually higher, right?
is it higher? So
think
maybe they said it's the feds. I was like, okay, cool. And then your state is gonna be. And I was like, wait, they're almost the same in price.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I was just like, we're definitely coming back because I felt like I learned more. And she even said, I like how you have it broken down. Like not a lot of people break it down to this. I'm like, I just don't. I want to track as much as I can, and then you tell me how I should. I'll
Right,
adjust
right.
it for next year. But she's like, no, keep your books. Like, make sure you do all of this stuff. And just have it in detail. But for me, I just need this information. If you want to just send me these line items, you don't really have to send me the whole breakdown, but it's good for your records. And so I was like, all right, cool.
The IRS comes knocking.
Yeah. But it's funny because it threw me off guard. We walked into this, it's like in a little like mall in like Crenshaw area.
Okay.
Because I remember this restaurant, it said something Crenshaw. And so it's like in the hood. And we walked into this unmarked building. That's where the building was. And the first thing I see when we enter the door, Tocino $8.
Yo.
So they're selling Tocino. I think they're doing handmade Tocinos in their fridge, and they're
that's
selling for $8.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Did you get one?
No, he did it because I was like, shoot, like, are we gonna bring this back home? Because we had other stuff to do too. We went to Seafood Cove dim sum.
Wait, what area in LA is this?
So I forget what area in LA this was. I just remember seeing the Crenshaw thing, and I think we went down from there and we went to Westminster. That's all I remember.
Oh, okay.
Westminster to get
It's
dim
close to
sum.
Westminster. Okay.
Yeah, but we went up maybe like 15 minutes. I can ask. I think it's Gardena.
Okay.
Okay, I think yeah.
Because I was like, oh man, this you singing praises about this tax thing. I might as well give him a try.
Yeah,
You know?
Marvin does his research and he does like all this stuff, and he's always had a good experience.
Right.
Nice.
I mean, it sounds like you had a good experience.
I had a good experience. I was surprised, and I was like, okay, now I can relate to this. Like, I felt like I was talking to my dad, and he was judging me, like,
Yeah.
the last tax prepper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I can work with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah, you
understand.
get it. You get it. You understand.
I wonder if they do like telecommunicate, because like, man, that's a far ass drive to do in person. I know you like to do things in person, but man, I'm thinking about convenience.
Oh
you know?
yeah, making a trip out of it, if anything. Just for your first time, just so that they have all your records and all that, and you get to
Right.
actually meet them. Because when you do it like, it's not the same when you shake a hand, right?
Yeah.
Sure. But I'm going for convenience. Because gas ain't cheap, bro.
Then go to H&R Block.
No.
Our block, man.
No.
No, but so we went to get dim sum after. Love the food there, Seafood Cove too in Westminster, and then we went to this boba spot afterwards, right? Called like I forget the name of it. I'm thinking of a different name now.
All right.
It's like
what?
I want to say Devane.
It's the boba?
Is it the boba?
No, I'll find it.
All right.
And then,
Devane.
Devane. We were making fun of the name the whole time because I was like, "Is this the name?" Like,
Divine?
like, it didn't.
Divine?
It didn't sound like it was a name, but we got boba there. I got like an egg
Where's the
coffee
vein again?
in my
You got veins all over. Man.
yeah. But yeah, that was our trip to LA.
Nice.
We went on the way home. Everyone was snoring, and Marvin was like listening to podcasts when I woke up in Escondido. Got back. So shout out to my brother-in-law too for driving, and my sister for inviting us as well.
Was he listening to our podcast?
No, he was. No, you know what? On our way up, they're talking about our podcast and
Okay.
like these little snippets and all this stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And I think our personalities too, like what we bring to the show. Yeah. So it was cool hearing that. But
cool.
on the way back,
Feedback.
he was listening to Bad Friends or something. Yeah. Marvin was like, "You're the like the book guy, like you know all the facts."
I guess.
And
Yeah.
Art goes rogues.
Yeah.
That's what
He's a wild card.
He's
He's
like
a
the
wild
Theo Vaughn.
Yeah. He's a wild card.
Yeah.
And then what do you bring?
I just facilitate the conversation. Yeah.
We got two opposites.
Yeah. But it makes an interesting show.
Okay.
If anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, my voice is a little shot today just because I went to karaoke at Minsock. with,
Oh, I haven't been
Minsock?
Minsock
I know.
in a while.
I haven't been there forever, but like my friend, I mean, she did like a whole birthday thing.
Yeah.
Like she had a whole day thing, but I was like, I got shit to do. I'll join you like at the end or
Yeah.
whatever. And then they decided to end the night like a karaoke at Minsock. Like
Nice.
like I said, I hadn't been there in forever. I was like, it's still pretty much the same. Like that parking lot is still impossible to find parking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. And then yeah, I mean,
So did you guys eat and then drink some soju as well?
well, she kept okay. So my friend, the birthday girl, she kept like
Shout out to?
ordering. Yeah, shout out to MI. She always she initially got some drinks for us, right? Like the soju things. It's like 3 of them, right? And then like no one was really drinking them, so I just started drinking it too. I was like, no one's finishing this or whatever. And
Soju's
then
so good,
and then
though.
she kept ordering more because she
Yeah.
saw I was like getting low. I was like, I'm the only one drinking it. I mean, and then other people started drinking. I was like, cool.
Yeah.
But then every time I get low, she'd like refill more. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, I guess.
Dang,
You
she
know?
ordered a bottomless.
I know. Well, but then she was already kind of like halfway
loose.
there. Well, because she was drinking like all day or whatever, basically.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot!
She had like
Damn, all day?
yeah, she did brunch
Marathon.
somewhere, and then like
And she's still
another.
awake? Jeez.
Yeah, well, she was getting a little sleepy at the end, but
Yeah.
but she was
A
still
little
like
whacked out.
she was still going because it was like high energy because we were just singing karaoke
Yeah.
songs and all that. And then they went to Korean barbecue before that.
Ooh,
Oh,
where at?
jeez.
Which
Yeah.
one?
I don't know where they went. I forgot where they went. I think it was probably like Handu. I think. Yeah.
Handu. I think I've been there before.
Yeah. It's over. It's
Handu, yeah.
I don't-
it's a pretty good place, but I haven't I didn't go to that because like I've already been to. I went to Korean barbecue last week, and then another friend wanted to try gyukaku, which is like Japanese barbecue or whatever. And I was like, I'm not about to pay again.
yeah.
Like at the same, I was
Every
like, this is
week.
I need to chill. I need to
Yeah.
chill.
That's a smart move.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean there was a part two. They kept doing like they would cue a song and then that would be it. Like they wouldn't like queue up multiple songs, they would just queue up one and then they would have to stop and look. So I was like, that's not how you do it. Like you gotta like queue up songs so like it just keeps going. Otherwise you have like this dead air or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. And so I was like, okay, you guys look up what you guys want to do. I'm just, queue up songs that I want
Yeah.
to sing or whatever. And then like, that's why my voice got shot because it was just a lot going on or whatever. And like, they were still looking up songs. I was like, okay, I'll just queue up another one, I guess.
It's just Brian only singing and drinking.
Well, I mean, like, granted, like they had been doing stuff like all day. So this is like their like kickback thing. Like it was like me and I have a picture of like the group, I guess. But like me and like I think two other people came for the ending part because we weren't there for like the whole day or whatever. So like,
Okay.
me and two other people came like for the last part. Yeah.
So let me ask you,
What's up?
what's your go-to song when you karaoke? I feel like everyone has one, right?
I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys.
Oh, what?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
How's the beginning go?
You are my fire. We're gonna get struck.
I never heard of this song before.
How have you not heard of this song?
Keep going. Yeah, maybe I'll jog my memory.
What happens after desire?
Believe when I say. My voice is shot, dude. I want it that way.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Okay, we're gonna get we're gonna get flagged.
That's a cover, right?
Yeah, dude, we should go karaoke.
I mean, I'm down. I love
I'm
doing
down.
karaoke.
I like doing karaoke too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I think it's like that, and then
Wait,
mostly
you guys Filipino? You guys Filipino?
it's in our blood, man. It's in our blood. Yeah. Also, shout outs to the originator of karaoke. I think he died like
What?
early this month.
No
I
way.
didn't even know this. Okay.
There's someone who invented it. Like and
Yeah.
he died, I think, earlier this month. I
What?
think.
So what national or what ethnicity was it?
Japanese, I think.
Japanese. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I think Japanese. I'm not sure. I just remember seeing it on like my timeline. I was like, oh damn, I didn't know. Yeah.
Shoot. Well,
So what's your go-to song?
You have
My
a
go-to
go-to
song?
Yeah.
shoot. I don't know. It's probably something from the used.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yeah, box full of sharp objects.
How does that go? I don't know anything from the used. That's why I asked. Don't be shy.
Shoot. How does that go?
It's your song. How do you not know it?
Yeah, you're like the biggest fan of the used.
You just put me on the spot, you know. All of a sudden, I just went blank. It's like stage fright.
I get it. You're too sober to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those like in the moment kind of things, right?
Yeah.
Do you,
Definitely.
do you have a go-to song, Jason?
do.
Yeah. What's it?
And hopefully, like some of the places have it. Other than that, I'll just like roll with whatever everyone's
Right.
singing. But it's CeeLo.
Which one is it? Forget You.
Yeah.
I
see you driving around town with a girl I love.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I don't know the words by heart, but when I see the words, I go like
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah, what are some of the, I mean, like Bruno Mars stuff is usually pretty good too.
Okay.
Right? Bruno-
Oh yeah. There was a lot of Bruno Mars last night. Being so, yeah, Treasure was one of them, and then I think it was like leave the door open or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Open. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah. Like Bruno Mars is a pretty safe bet for like karaoke ones. Like the ones that I normally don't like are the ones with like long, instrumental parts or whatever.
Yeah.
Like Lose Yourself, Eminem.
I mean, what was it? The one that you would think would be pretty good for karaoke, like I personally don't like, is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh,
Like, cause there's a part that sing, but
Yeah,
there's like
and
there's
there's
there's a
that long-
really long
Yeah.
instrumental, right?
Where
Like,
everybody's just
Yeah.
drinking.
yeah,
Yeah. No Scrubs is another one too because it gets
Scrubs.
really repetitive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one's pretty good, but then like after a while, it's like you start to realize, damn, this song like really repeats itself a lot.
Yeah.
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 Gotta change it up to no pigeons.
Shout out to people who could recognize no pigeons.
Dude, I remember. I think this was in college.
Yeah.
We went to Minsuck,
Yeah.
and we ate there. Right.
Yeah.
I don't even think we karaoke. We just ate there and drank there, and then when we left, we were just hanging out in the front area, underneath the little thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we turned around, and they got a grade B at the time. We're like, what the? Fuck?
That's how you know it's
That's
good,
a-
dude.
Well, that's funny because that's the first time I've seen a B before.
Yeah.
Well, that was also in the, college.
Right.
I've probably seen it in my lifetime now, but I was just like,
I
what?
got to be because of the karaoke rooms.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
It could be other things because there's like a wide variety.
Yeah.
yeah, like rats,
Rats.
Yeah.
or cockroaches.
cockroaches.
Yeah. Happy birthday to my friend Imai. She always puts on like some because I think last year she did a whole thing like a Dave and Buster's. She was like, she got so drunk she started like multilingual drifting to our Uber driver.
What?
What?
She like multilingual because she's Viet,
Okay.
so she spoke Viet, but then she also knows a little bit like Spanish and
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Ooh.
So then she was like multilingual drifting to our Uber driver, and our Uber driver was like, "What the fuck?" Because
Drifting?
she'd start like,
Yeah.
well, no, she would start like in Viet for some reason, and then it would go into like Spanish, and then go to like the English at the end, and then the Uber was like, "What the shit?" Like, I don't know. So then our other friend had like we had a Hispanic friend and we had a Vietnamese friend translate the parts that she was speaking that part.
What?
Dang.
Yeah, but like the entire night she was speaking like.
That's cool.
She was going in and out. Like she would be
Yeah.
talking to you, and it would just be all three languages going in and out. I was like, "How the fuck?"
Jeez, that's the 3,000.
I want to do that.
Yeah, but that's how you know she was. I mean, because we had pregame beforehand, and then we did, Dave and Buster's, and she drank more there, and then like
Dave and
we were back.
Buster's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really wish Dave and Buster's would bring back those big, beer.
Oh, the beer mugs.
the beer mugs. Yeah, I don't know how those.
Oh, they don't
work.
have that anymore?
Yeah.
No.
I remember getting snake bites in those.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
Snake
a
bite.
they have like a beer garden now there.
Do they?
Yeah, because there's like one whole section where it's like just like a beer garden or whatever, and then
Okay.
like in the back they have like for mixed drinks and stuff. So
Oh.
It's been a while.
yeah, like that's why I went. I was like, oh,
All right. Snapple fact.
yeah.
If you win more than $5,000 from the lottery, the IRS automatically takes what percentage of the winnings?
Oh
You guys
shoot.
know?
5,000?
Yeah. If,
5,000
when you
or
win
more?
more than 5,000.
Like 5,000 or more.
Once you
right?
hit that 5,000 mark,
then they
they
start
take a
taking
percentage. What's that percentage from the winnings?
20%.
I was gonna say 20, but I'll just say
30?
25.
Yeah, you guys are close. 24% of your winnings.
Okay. Hey. Yeah.
You'll pay the rest of your bill at tax time. So people that win the lottery, you better save that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Save that money.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget about that part.
Even when you win and you're losing.
I mean, well, we probably have to look into it because it was like, do you take like if you were to win the lottery, would you take the whole lump sum or would you do
Hell
the
yeah.
yearly thing?
I don't
How
know
would
when I'm gonna die. I'm gonna take it all.
Wait, so explain the yearly thing. What's the cap?
I
You get to
forget.
make that or
No, I forget. It's like it's whatever, however much it is. It's like they start doling it out.
so give
You
me
know,
numbers.
yearly.
Give me numbers so I can like
Let me just look it up really quick
Let's see.
because I forget. I forget how much it is.
because I want to see what that looks like.
Was it like a
So
10-year plan, 20-year plan?
Yeah, sometimes it's like
divided by like let's
Like,
say
let's say
it's
you want
$1
million bucks.
What's the biggest number
A billion has
recently?
been.
Really? In a lottery?
That's the biggest
seen
one.
that?
It was like a,
Yeah, because like if
Billion.
you take the lump sum, it's like cut in half. You only get 50%
Oh.
of it, right?
Yeah.
So then the rest goes to like the thing or whatever. But if you get the weekly or not weekly,
yearly.
the yearly, let me see. Yeah, sometimes they do. It depends on what you're doing. Like it's like 30 payments over 29 years, I think.
Payments.
Yeah, I don't know how much it is. Let me see. Oh yeah. So, like for example, like for the August 2022 Powerball jackpot, the winner could have chosen a 122 million lump sum, right?
Okay.
So that's like half, right?
So you get half,
Or-
but you still have
or-
to pay 24%.
Or 206.9 million over 29 years.
What does that equal each year? Do
Oh, but
that.
how many years? 9?
29.
Oh,
29.
You said 269 million.
206.9 million.
Oh, 206.
So divided by 29, that's like
207.
7 million a year.
Oh, dude, I would do that.
So 7 million a
Yeah.
year or 100 and something, 120 million all at once.
If I take the lump sum,
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend it all. Well, I mean, that shows that
Yeah.
that shows that like, okay, I gotta have all of this right now,
Right.
and I'm gonna have to spend it all, rather than I can wait it out and plan it strategically.
Yeah,
and get paid $7 million and $7 million. So subtract the 24%. I'm still good with that.
Yeah.
You don't make
I mean, the only thing is, it doesn't get
like
it doesn't get moved into somebody else. Like if you die.
30 years. I'll take that shot.
Yeah. Take
Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah. What are we right now? In our 70s? That's retirement right there.
Yeah.
$7 million a year is pretty damn good.
That's positive thinking.
And that's enough time to be like, y'all better take care of me because I'm gonna start writing my will. I'm gonna put taxes on all y'all.
I just think of like a freak accident.
Oh, freak accident.
You know?
But
Yeah, I mean,
freak accident, you're gonna die anyways.
Yeah, I know, but I'd rather
that
have like
money's
that
gone.
money to give away.
But what if
When I
that freak
die.
accident happens before you gave it away?
Oh no, because I mean, obviously you win, and then you
Yeah.
you have to set your will at that point,
Or
right?
Mhm.
You're,
or you can have that money spread out and then strategically, like, give away some of these things.
you could
Right.
do that.
Yeah, well, let me look up like.
But
what
I don't know. For some
happens.
reason, I feel
Hold
like
on.
if I had such good luck to win the lotto,
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like it wouldn't last. For
Okay.
some reason.
So let's do this. Let's say play the lottery and I win the lottery. What do you want? Like, you get one ask from me. Like, Art, whatever you want, but
Whatever I want. Just a car with
just a car,
huh?
Just a car.
Yeah, just a car.
Oh, if you do die, it does go like to beneficiaries if you state them.
really?
Yeah, you have to state them though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Annuity payments
Or
are
go-
generally passed to a winner's heirs if they die.
Yeah, because if you don't state them, it goes
Yeah.
back to the state. I think.
Yeah. Well, it says,
Right?
though many believe the government keeps the money, annuity payments are generally passed to the winner's heirs. So you have to state that. If you don't do it, then it goes.
Oh, well, that changes everything. Because I had this belief that like it only is for you and that's it. Like you can't pass it down.
No, if it's yours, if you're a winner.
But I think it's only if it's like if it's like a yearly thing, then you can, I guess you can pass out. Of course, this is not financial advice. This
Yeah.
is just me
Yeah.
like Googling off my
Yeah,
phone.
yeah.
That's just
It was
talking.
it was the first result. I don't know if it's true because
Yeah.
Google's kind of gone to so yeah. But yeah,
I mean, yeah, if you could win it and then
Pass it on.
pass on a beneficiary, I'd do it year by year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought it was just like me and that's it.
But I also, like, if I did it that way, I would not tell who my beneficiary is.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
wait? Is it
then
one of
they-
those things where like I would not tell who won the lottery, but there would be signs?
Yeah. No, for real.
Well,
though.
but also, too, if I told who it is, it might
Right.
be coming from me,
Yeah.
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Or hire someone else to be like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to get millions of dollars. Let me pay you $5,000 off this guy.
Yeah.
So I would do it in secret, and it's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
with a lawyer, right?
Right. Because
For the whole team.
you always have to have it
Yeah.
in writing, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because there's no my word is my bond anymore.
No, and it makes it easier too. And this is one of the conversations that we've been having with our parents too, because they're getting older.
Right.
It's easier if you start having these conversations because I think, especially our parents' generation, they don't want to talk about those kind of stuff. But when you have to inherit some of these things, it makes it difficult for who they leave it
Yeah.
behind to.
Yeah. Because it's like you're gone, but then we have to deal with
Yeah.
the fallout and stuff like that. Yeah.
So lottery guys,
I mean, always gotta shoot your shot.
yeah.
I know.
Every time I find myself with a spare $2.
Yeah. Couldn't hurt.
All right, random fun. We play games such as this or that. Would you rather? Name your price, fact or fiction, most likely to. One must go, and the games go on and on.
Yep.
This random fun is called herd mentality.
Why do you have to like lead like
Heard that.
Because I always can get a laugh out of it.
God? All right,
Herd men-
so how
so I have a
does this
series
work?
of questions.
Sure.
It's questions.
Okay.
So are your answers going to be within the herd, or are you going to stand out with your answers?
Okay. Do we have to give like our answers at the same time, or are we just gonna go?
No, we'll just go like
Okay.
how we usually do.
All right.
So the first question, we'll start off easy.
Okay.
What's the best pizza topping?
Best pizza topping. Uh,
Combo.
Combo?
Dude, they need to bring back combo pizzas
That's
at,
what I'm
at Costco,
thinking. That's
man.
exactly what I was thinking.
The combo pizza at
Combo
Costco?
pizza at Costco?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Okay, so one
lit.
topping for the rest of your life. What would that be?
Combo.
I mean, like a meat lovers, you know?
You and your meat.
Dude, it's good.
Is that one topping though?
The meat lovers pizza is usually like bits of sausage and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Like one singular topping, not a type of pizza.
Oven baked? Like in the
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is it oven? Is it called oven baked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it in like how the Italians do?
Yeah, like in a.
Baked
Well, there's a stone oven, right?
Yeah.
Something?
Like blaze pizza, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
God damn it.
What's your topping then, Jason?
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto.
Oh, prosciutto's all right. Yeah.
Throw
That's
prosciutto
it.
on there.
Okay, no, that's good.
I just do pepperoni.
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 That's my pizza. All right. Next question.
Yeah.
If you're an animal that lived underwater, which one would you want to be?
An animal that lives underwater.
I could probably be a dolphin.
A dolphin?
Yeah. They do like cool tricks and stuff.
Oh man, that's pretty good.
And they're pretty smart, right?
They are pretty smart.
And they like kick it with each other and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. And then I actually just recently saw this video of a dolphin like playing with air underwater. Like he made
Air?
like a
bubble and then
bubble,
wow.
and
I
then he was
saw
like
that
playing
one.
with the bubble and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, what? He
They're
made
pretty
it like
intelligent, yeah.
he made it like a ring.
Wait, was this Aquaman?
I'd probably be like an octopus.
Octopus, damn.
Yeah, octopuses are also
Yeah,
pretty.
I see it.
They're also pretty smart too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that actually I had.
Yeah, and I like the was it the camouflage they can do? Like in
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
cool. Damn.
Yeah.
I was like, I think the first thing that came to mind was a shark.
Okay.
But it's a specific shark. It's a shark from Finding Nemo. You know, like he's a friendly shark, but then when he smells blood, his eyes go, it turns all black.
You gotta keep swimming though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, if sharks like stop, they don't breathe because
Oh, really?
Yeah.
that's why they keep moving.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's not like other fish with their gills, like they breathe or whatever. But
Yeah.
sharks, they need to keep
All
moving.
by like intake.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. You guys watch a lot of.
Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
Discovery Channel, Animal Planet,
Okay.
Planet Earth. Yeah,
Name Tom Hanks' best film.
Tom Hanks' best film.
The Wonders.
Wait, what's The Wonders? Is that really his? film?
Yeah. Tom Hanks is in there. It's about those one hit wonders.
Oh, is this recent?
Yeah, it's like an old band back in the day. They had that one hit, doing that thing you do.
Oh, really? I've never seen that one.
Yeah.
What is it on? Is it on Max or?
I don't know. I don't know if it's on any streaming.
Oh,
thing.
I didn't know he was in Asteroid City. I gotta watch that still.
That's
That's a newer movie.
I mean, what's the one with Wilson?
Damn it! That's mine.
Castaway.
Castaway,
a
that's
good one.
Castaway. Yeah.
That was like his best part. Like he was just talking to that volleyball the whole time, and then he got like upset when
Yeah.
he lost it.
Or
Wilson.
Or what's the one when he's stuck in the airport
Oh, I love the Terminal.
terminal? Yeah,
Yeah,
that one's pretty
Terminal.
good.
He played a guy from a different country, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Big classic.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
is
He has
good.
a lot
Yeah,
of
Big is good.
Classic, man.
I like the part where he's like on the piano. Like,
Yeah.
playing the piano. The
I like the part where he's like, I want to be big.
Or, what's that one movie where you play the cowboy?
Indian in a cupboard?
No.
Oh, Toy Story.
Toy
Story.
He voiced Toy. He
Yeah,
voiced Woody.
right.
He
Yeah,
voiced
that's
Woody.
the-
Yeah, that is
That's
it.
the movie. I was waiting till you guys got it.
I liked him in Splash.
What's Splash?
Oh, the one with the mermaid?
Yeah. It's the one where he falls in love with a mermaid.
How old is
It's
this?
like 1984, dude.
Oh,
It's an old movie.
I don't remember that.
I liked Splash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Splash. You like the mermaid? All right, mermaid, mermaid or reverse mermaid?
Oh,
Wait, what's the reverse of mermaid?
Fish on top, woman on bottom. Instead of woman on top, fish on bottom.
Why would fish on top be one?
That's a reverse mermaid.
Why wouldn't that be an option?
Well, no, that's what art's asking.
That's curious.
What kind of fish? Milkfish?
Oh,
Oh, Saving Private Ryan is
fish
good.
on top.
Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that's-
You've Got Mail.
I didn't really watch that.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah, Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, what? He was in
Alright,
that?
Yeah, catch me. Yeah, he was
With
the
Leonardo?
yeah, he was the one that was trying to catch him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The Green Mile.
Oh, that's a good man. He's been in a lot of good movies, huh?
Yeah. Lady Killers. Oh, he was in the Polar Express. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, he's a trading collector.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was in The Da Vinci Code.
Oh, that's right.
The movie.
All
Yeah.
of them.
He was
National
in
Treasure.
Demons.
What's his national? Oh no, that's Nicolas Cage.
Let's see. Cloud Atlas.
What's his most recent?
Most recent, like I said, was Asteroid City.
Oh, okay,
Mm.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
that was like last year.
Asteroid City.
That was like one of the movies I want to watch because it looked really cool. Like I think the way it was shot and all that.
Mhm.
But yeah,
What's the biggest animal?
Wait, did you guys know yours?
Yeah,
yeah, of course.
Castaway.
Guys, oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Mine was Splash.
Splash.
I like Splash.
reverse mermaid. Where's that term from? That's a
No, it's just like a thing. Like, would you rather
didn't know.
would you rather have a mermaid or a reverse mermaid? Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
All right, I got you. All right, don't worry.
What's the biggest
it is.
animal you could wrestle to the ground?
The biggest animal I
Yeah.
could wrestle to the ground.
Probably a dog, man.
A dog? Come on, really? The biggest?
I mean, what kind of dog?
Some big dogs out there.
There's like a
Yeah,
hundred.
they're
Pretty strong too.
yeah. There's like
Great
I think there was like one in like Mongolia and stuff. Like they're like really huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's like as taller than a person standing up kind of thing.
You think you can take a gorilla?
Hell no.
Not a big one, like a child,
Child gorilla,
right?
That's messed up.
Do you think you can?
like a kid gorilla? I guess
Maybe a chimpanzee.
because gorillas are pretty strong, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like if it was an adult, like no way, dude. I'm getting my ass beat for sure.
How about an ostrich?
An ostrich,
Oh, shoot.
probably, but like you'd have to like dodge its,
Maneuver.
like yeah.
Animals are pretty strong. I think. In
Yeah,
general.
you don't underestimate nature,
Yeah.
man. You do not underestimate nature.
Like Grace is only 50 pounds, but she can get out of a headlock.
what are you doing giving Gracie a headlock?
I wrestle with Gracie. Yeah.
What are you
Okay,
practicing for? Just in case you encounter a gorilla.
Yeah. Training.
the biggest animal that I could wrestle to the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go with the
Go with the baby gorilla.
Baby gorilla. I think I would.
Just clothesline it and
Yeah. Or orangutan.
orangutan.
Yeah.
I'll go with a chimp, a little smaller.
Yeah.
I don't know what are those little monkeys that steal? Abu. Just kidding. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the ones in Indonesia,
Yeah,
the ones where like
yeah.
they harass the tourists for stuff or whatever.
Like, go here.
You just it's like a smaller monkey is what you were saying.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to like the biggest animals. Like there's like a lot of animals.
Like, let's be realistic.
I don't know. Like okay,
Panda. Would you wrestle a panda?
Ooh, you think you would be?
I don't know, man.
It's just that they're kind of heavy.
They're fluffy.
I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know, like, because pandas are like also like the animal, one of those animals that's like they're like actively trying to die. It's like a hard to keep them alive.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, they're dumb.
damn.
Jeez, ouch.
Damn.
Not even
look
joking,
cute.
dude. That's like the same thing with like koalas too. It's like if you put a eucalyptus leaf on a plate,
Yeah.
they won't know what to do with it.
Really?
If you put it off the plate, they'll eat it.
Oh, they how do you know this?
Animal Planet, dog.
Animal Planet,
Yeah, koalas are. I would wrestle koala.
That's so small.
Oh, I mean, like they're like that,
Okay.
that big or something like that. I guess.
Get over here.
Yeah, probably like a baby girl. Like I could.
I would do a baby girl.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Just make sure the parents not around to see it.
Shoot.
Otherwise, I'm dying.
Last question.
Mhm.
Name a farm animal that you wouldn't want to eat.
That I wouldn't want to eat a
Yeah.
farm animal.
Yeah.
Farm
Dog.
animal.
Dog? No, besides
I'm just
dog.
kidding.
I feel like I've had most.
Probably not a horse.
Oh, horse. Yeah,
I think
I
that's.
can't do a
I don't
horse.
think I'd eat a horse.
Horse. Because like a goat, like I've had goat before.
How about
Yeah.
donkey?
Donkey. That's like the same vein as a horse.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yes, the vein.
Like I've heard like I think horse meat's like really gamey and it's like very stringy because they're very muscular.
Strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very muscular.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure like a horse.
yeah, I
'Cause-
wouldn't do a horse.
Yeah.
But I mean, people do eat horses.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't think it's like they're more of like a work beast than
Yeah.
like a food beast.
You ever watch when they change the horseshoe?
There's all
Yeah.
that stuff in the foot.
It's so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like all that, like, what is it? Sometimes like pus and stuff.
The hoof.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
it's
just so
basically-
dirty too.
Yeah, because it's basically like a very thick fingernail.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
basically what that is. That's why
Yeah.
they're able to like nail it in there.
Dang, that's wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
So we're
crazy.
pretty much in agreement for that.
Oh
Horse.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
say horse.
Yeah.
Q&As. Let's answer some questions from the community. This goes into our stories
Mhm.
that we ask each week. This comes from Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Oh, shoot. So Roxanne asks, what advice would you give your 18-year-old self about life?
Stop. I'm just kidding. Sorry, you bleep that
You'll
one
go
out.
blind?
Yeah.
I'm not believing that.
I can't see. But besides that,
Besides that,
invest in Google.
invest in Google.
Oh yeah, I was like, hey, when you hear about Bitcoin, buy
Buy at least like
like
10.
like 10 of them.
And then don't lose the key. Because
Yeah.
you hear about those stories where like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
they bought it and they locked it away and they forgot the password to it or whatever.
I think one advice I would tell myself, I mean, besides like, you know,
Yeah.
the usual,
Almanac.
yeah, I would say invest too, but buy property early and save your money. Like be financially fit and know all of that stuff right away.
It's hard at that age because like, you know,
It's
you don't
so
really,
hard,
you don't really care about any of that stuff because you don't have to worry about it.
but you got to be like that older, like Biff Tannen. What you doing? Please don't leave this here.
Yeah. Whatever, old man.
Whatever. I would do that because I mean, looking at me and Nadine's, we've talked about this too, and just looking at how property has changed, has grown through the years. A lot of these houses, especially I think when Nadine's dad was like, you should buy property, and this was like early, I think into her 20s, and she's like, oh, I'm not ready, like, or like not really. That's not really our focus at the time.
Right.
But looking at it, how it can change, you know,
Drop of a hat.
yeah, it could change, but the equity part of it too can help us do some of the things that we want to do in life.
Yeah.
That's what we don't realize from the get go. So knowing that at an early age, investing in things that can bring back some of the things that we want to do.
So just basically being financially literate is
Yeah.
what you would tell your younger self, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably be like, you know, you're gonna have a lot of experiences anyway, so just don't forget to like be responsible.
Yeah. Balance a little bit
Balance.
better.
Yeah, probably balance a little bit better.
I think for me, I think it's more personally me, but just be a little bit more aware about how your actions can affect other people. Because it's just like, you know, looking back on it, like there were some things that I did that I didn't know would affect people like a certain way or whatever. But like, of course, you have to take that into a grain of salt. Like you can't be worried about every little thing you do, but just I guess like the major things.
Yeah.
You know, you're happy where you are now, right?
Yeah.
Just let things play out.
Yeah, let things play out. Don't,
But no, I'm just kidding.
and you're not alone. Like,
Yeah.
reach out if anything. This next question comes from Alan. Alan asks, can you make any animal sound?
Any animal sound?
Yeah. I want to hear this.
Can you? I guess that my voice is a little shot right now.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Cat.
Like a dog sound.
Any animals outside of a pet sound? How about that?
What's that horse? How's the horse?
Like a horse.
Was that motorboat?
Wait, no, you could just do your alpaca spit.
Alpaca. What other sounds are there? Aren't you're good at sound effects,
I was like,
but not animals.
like
Huh?
a whale. Well,
Zoom in.
I have a friend that does like a really good, convincing like dog bark or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, it's really weird.
What kind of dog though? Like a big dog?
No, it's like it's more of like a what is it called? Like a smaller dog or whatever. Because she's a girl, or whatever. She can't get those low tones or whatever.
yeah.
But like, so she does it like when we were like drinking stuff. She would do that to us.
Yeah.
Right, whose dog's in here? And it's like, no, it's just me. Yeah.
Or what's that one? What are those?
What?
Those mountain goats?
Oh.
Oh.
Wait,
Wait, from Thor? Love and Thunder?
they just scream like.
No, I think that was edited, dude.
Don't they do that? No, they don't yell like that.
I don't think so.
Oh shoot!
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
That's pretty funny.
I mean, welcome to Be Proven Wrong. If you guys got a link to those things, just put it in the comments
Yeah.
record your video of your goat doing that.
of your goat.
Yeah, make an animal sound and tag us. We'll share that on our stories.
Any questions?
Last question. This comes from John. John asks, favorite concert or performer you've seen?
Favorite concerts?
Was there anyone that like wowed you? You're like, oh, they're pretty good live.
Trying to
Used.
remember.
Which you know none of the songs.
I mean, John Legend was pretty good live when I saw him.
I bet that would be really good.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Was he playing piano too?
Of course,
Yeah.
that's his thing.
Yeah.
It was like years ago. I think it was like 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx for me was this was his early stages when he started doing with Twista. Remember that?
Okay.
Back when he started music.
Okay.
But his stuff was live, and I think because he also knows how to do impressions,
Right.
so he would change like his tones and stuff, and he can hit like the high notes, he can hit the low ones.
Yeah.
I
I mean, yeah, Jamie's got range, man.
He has range, and also he knows how to play the piano.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so he would do like requests too, and he would
Pretty tight.
I think he's pretty good live.
Yeah.
Swedish House Mafia was pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
When they were their last tour or whatever, their final tour or whatever. The one in LA was pretty dope.
Man, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah.
The
Dia
Weeknd.
Frampton.
Dia Frampton. Okay.
You Frampton? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw The Weeknd live?
The Weekend at
Weekend
Coachella.
is good.
Coachella,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Wait, was that
Weekend's
the
good.
year? No, that's the only year I went, so that was with you.
Yeah. That
I was
was
like,
good. Janae
jeez.
Aiko was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
SZA.
Talking about those groceries.
What's that?
I heard that.
What's that one song SZA sang with? It was like Oh Gina.
I'm blanking on songs for some reason.
I'll look it up.
You're like the song guru.
Nah, dude, actually, far from. I don't know anybody.
What?
Is it Oh Gina?
Um,
It's Go Gina.
Oh, it's Gina?
Postal Service was pretty good. Jay-Z, I remember we saw Jay-Z. That was good.
Is he? Man, he was
Alright.
horrible. He forgot his words
Did he?
Are you serious? Well, when did you see him?
at the Beyonce. It was Beyonce, and Jay-Z at Coachella.
Oh, no, that one.
No,
No.
can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, love, I lost you, babe. Picking up a penny with a press on it.
You're going to get copyright struck for this.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm not gonna- Damn it.
This measurement goes on YouTube, man.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like heard that.
Well, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, last call. Thank you. Shout out to anything you want to plug, upcoming events and pod encounters from friends and family.
Shout outs to Nancy. There's a whole bunch of people that like messaged me, I think, like the past month, because I guess your paid sponsored ads are going through.
Oh, which one did they see? Like the most recent one?
No, I don't know. It's just like whatever paid sponsored ad you put out there, like people will be scrolling through like their Instagram and then they'll hear my
Brian?
they'll hear my voice, like, wait, I know that voice, you know?
That voice anywhere.
Yeah.
What did she say? This is Nancy said?
Yeah, Nancy was just like, hey, wait, like, is that you? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. It's like, you should give us a listen, whatever. And
So
then
you want me to make this out to who?
and then my other friend, Mylene, heard it too, and she posted it to like our group.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
She-
always in a
Yeah,
group.
it was like a group chat kind of thing, and then like all
Yeah.
other friends did it, and then I showed you like
Yeah, that's
they
so
already
funny.
made a meme out of me like the thing, because I think it's like me going like this, and it says like what the f.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like now I'm a reaction image. So
That's funny.
Thanks for that, Jason.
Okay.
But yeah, shout out to my friends. Like it's good to I guess your sponsored stuff is working,
Yeah.
and I hope my homies listen. Shout outs to you guys.
Yeah. Happy birthday, John.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Where's John at right now?
He's at Ultra right now, I believe.
in Miami,
Yeah,
right?
Miami.
He's having a good time.
Miami.
Yeah.
Miami.
And happy birthday to my cousin, Joanna.
Yeah.
It's her birthday
Okay.
today,
Happy
actually.
birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday to my friend Amai. Thanks for inviting me out yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Not so much the drinks you kept buying, but yeah. I mean, they're good. Soju's good and all that, but It's just too much.
Shout out to my brother and sister for the invite. I had a good time kicking it with them without the kids. As well. It was so funny because on our way or that whole trip, Max would call.
Wait, he would like physically call you?
No,
or-
he would call Marvin
Oh, okay.
on the phone, and Marvin would be like, "No, we're going to Disneyland."
Wait, would he just call and ask like what you guys are doing or what?
Yeah, because Marvin dropped him off at his mom's place.
Yeah.
And so the whole day he would be with his grandparents, right?
Of course, yes. Grandparents are for. Right?
Grandparents and uncle. And he would call like every single, I want to say he called like 4 or 5 times.
Jeez.
Because I remember the last one we were on our way home. And it was so funny because I think it was a Disneyland thing. And then he goes, "What the hell?" And then everyone was like, looked at each other like, "What the heck?"
Wait. He actually said, "What the hell?"
Well, because I don't think he knew he was on speaker.
Oh.
Yeah. That's okay.
How old is he? How old
down
is
the
he
road.
now?
He'd be watching the pod too much.
I think 8 or 10.
I think that's
Somewhere
okay.
around-
I think that's
somewhere
okay.
around
I
there.
think
He's
that's
gonna learn
okay.
it
Start to
anyway.
dabble.
Yeah,
Start to dabble
he'll learn
around
it
that
anyways.
age.
The old HE double hockey sticks.
Yeah.
It's okay to say.
Yeah.
I think.
It's not like he was dropping F-bombs and all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. That's like
Higher
surface
than
level
Yeah,
curse word.
that's next year.
Yeah.
When he starts playing Call of Duty.
But shout out to my sister, brother, everyone that listens to the pod. I always have these conversations.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bo. We're always in conversations as well. Bo and Dan. Those are the two like that I always
The top fans.
Yeah, the top ones I always talk to
All right.
regarding the pod. And shout out to Nadine.
Always.
She always plans things, especially when her brother's in town, and so that was a cool experience. I didn't. It's funny because we're supposed to go to Disneyland,
Okay.
and I think we're kind of like going back and forth. Like I don't know, but we're going to go do something because I had those 2 days off. I was like, okay, I'm just down to do whatever.
Right.
And then she's like, all right, well, we're going to see alpacas because no one can decide, right? And so I was like, what the heck? And so we went. And I was like, that was pretty sick.
How did she get the idea for that? Like,
I think she just Googled
She was just
stuff.
watching like Emperor's New Groove.
Maybe, but I think she
like
just,
Google stuff in Temecula, or
She just wanted to do something she's never done before, and that popped up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and going to that pizza spot was pretty good in Temecula, and seeing Temecula for like that part of Temecula,
Right.
like oh shoot, I can see why people like living out here. Besides, cheaper
right.
Yeah.
housing.
Yeah. A couple of my other friends moved out there too.
All right,
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
thank you for hanging out with us. I'm Rupak Shakur.
This is Art.
And this is Brian.
Bon
voyage.
voyage.